This is what anxiety looks like. Trying to put that smile on. But this is what anxiety looks like when you can't shake it. I woke up with it this morning. I battle it. In my mind, it's still a battle. It's not something that I'm able to flow with or shake off right away. I do better than I used to. But it's hard when I can look out there and I know that nothing's wrong. I know that consciously. And I'm trying to convince my central nervous system of that. I feel for the people who don't have tools at all, because it's got to feel like the world is ending. Because I get notions of that, but I know better, and I have tools, and I've had my therapists help me. But I'm don't do that. I'm out of sorts. I'm on business this week, which makes it difficult because you don't want nobody to see you're crazy. You don't want to let your crazy show, especially when they're paying you to bring the value that you have. I'm out of sorts. I'm trying to use my routine as much as I can. And the people that I'm around are extremely supportive. But it's hard. I don't even know why I pulled a video on other than maybe to share this with somebody later who could use it. Anyway, if you have some moments like these, you're not alone. Don't go to unreasonable. You don't need to visit unreasonable, and I want to reassure you of that. You don't need to pick up a needle. You don't need to pick up a pill. You don't need to pick up a bottle. And you don't need to take it out on anybody. I got my eyes on Jesus today, and I'm trying to hear him. Sometimes we gotta battle struggle, and we have to pass through the valley. Can't always get rescued from it. It's gonna pass. I know that. Because of that, it does give me strength. And it's not much fancier than that. It's not much fancier than that. Sometimes it's just robotically taking another step forward because that's the thing to do. That's the thing to do. Because standing still or laying down, it's never the answer. It doesn't mean we don't rest. So, I'm going to take my little errand here, run my little errand, and then I'm going to go do a little workout. I'll probably do a nice brisk walk outside. It's noon up here in lower mid-Michigan, wherever, midway between the east and the west. It's a beautiful area out here, and I'm going to breathe some cold air and listen to some good music, and I'm going to talk to God. If you ever battle things like this, leave me a comment, send me a message. Let me know, because you're not alone. And if I can offer anything, I will. stay strong. You can do it too. So an hour and 30 minutes ago, I made that video essentially in the middle of an anxiety attack. I woke up with it this morning. And anybody who's ever had anxiety or real, significant anxiety, you know it's that feeling of, man, something's wrong, impending doom, sky is falling. I did what I said I was going to do in the video. I followed my own advice. I talked to myself about the truth of what I know is right, what I know is true. I declared those things out loud, verbally, to myself, to the sky, to God, in prayer. Focused on that, kept moving. Feels good. Feels like I can breathe again. And I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged by that. I didn't take anything. Nothing wrong sometimes with taking something properly, doing things right, not abusing things. But you got to find that balance and that rhythm for yourself. And I wanted to do this one on my own, within myself. And I'm thankful I did. Looking back, I know why that occurred. I'm not going to get into the reasons because they deal with personal things in other relationships. But I was around a toxic environment. Regardless, that video popped into my head this morning, and it's August 25th, 2021. So it popped into my head this morning when I was out for a run, praying, dealing with some anxiety again. And I feel like just God led me to share it, that I wanted to put it out and that it's time to do that. So that's why I did it. I really hope it helps you. If you're someone who struggles with anxiety, depression, mood instability, probably based on some things that have come into your life that you've experienced, I would say happened to you. But the perspective shift is that those things have happened for you. And even if they are what we would perceive as negative or bad things, they don't have to define you. They don't have to make you into something. You can use them to become something else, something better. The Apostle Paul talked about having a thorn that he couldn't get rid of. A metaphorical, proverbial thorn. I think we all have a thorn. Helps us stay humble, helps us stay focused, helps us seek positive solutions. We can also choose to go the other way, which most do. The negative solutions, but not this time, not this one. It's not what we stand for. We've come too far. You can get through these times. You can learn tools to manage these emotions. If you deal with it, you know. Just don't let it be your excuse. Don't let it submit you into laying on the ground, giving up. Because that would be a waste. Your brightness, your future, the possibilities, the inspiration is pushing through these times when they come. And it takes time. Be patient and graceful with yourself. But hold the line and keep yourself accountable to the responsibility that you have to yourself, first and foremost, then to the relationships around you. Never stop. Never stop seeking truth. Never stop seeking healing and inspiration. And in my case, I never stopped seeking intimacy with my Creator, and it's what has driven me on this path of whole life wellness, especially starting with the mental health. If this is something you're relating to, please engage in the comments. Let me know something, whatever you'd feel free to let the rest of the world read. It's safe with me. I'll respond. Subscribe to the channel. Follow Freakin Blessed. We're only on audio podcast and YouTube right now, and it's about being real and sharing the human experience, even when it's covered in dirt.